Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of 108 days of Phoenix Rising initiation. Make yourselves comfortable because today we are really dropping into this practice. So I want to begin by saying thank you so much for allowing me to explore with you, because this project, I've been telling you the other day that I will really create the Phoenix Rising process in this container. So I have now fully decided that we are going to go to a full journey through the Phoenix Rising process. So together we are going to go somewhere. I know that I'm going somewhere. I'm having the transformation of a lifetime, and I am here to set the stage for 2026. Actually, I'm setting the stage for 2027, but it starts here. So this whole journey will be to recreate a part of you that you always known is in there somewhere. You know what you are capable of. You know what you are destined to do. You know that you have some sort of unfinished business. Knowing your potential and knowing your capacity without being able to fulfill it. For me, it has been feeling like I'm in like an animal in a cage. So I am here to really set myself free. And that is done through internal work. It's not a shift that happens on the outside. It's a shift that happens on the inside. And when we shift and transform on the inside, we realize that our potential is unlimited. There's nothing we cannot do. So for my process is that I'm going to take quantum leaps in making those transformations for myself. And I'm inviting you to go on that journey with me, to show up here every day and, allow the ocean of life to happen. And together we learn to sail, because we're going to set a destination. We're going to set sails, and we're all going to have intentions, and we're all going to know there's something we want to shed. There's something we want to do. It's like the New Year's resolution, but this time we're actually going to go for it. Probably a little bit deeper than we've had previous lifetimes or previous times. Because somewhere along the way in January and February, we tend to lose whatever we have promised ourselves. But when we do it together and we do it with a process that is truly made for the death and the rebirth of the self, to stand in the fire of truth and to allow what is not real to fall off, and do the somatic practices and set the intention and work with the belief systems. That's when it all anchors into the body and we can truly change something. So I'm going to guide you today through an anchoring process. So yesterday we started to think about a little bit about what is it that we truly want? Where is it that we want to go? And what is it that we want to accomplish? Why are we here? Like, why did you show up? Why were you intrigued in this process? There's something that gave that spark. So we're going to go deeper into that, and I will guide you through a meditation, exploration, visualization. So we start to anchor this in, because as we go along, we're also going to turn this into a manifestation process. Because yeah, I hosted a manifestation mastermind a couple of years ago now, and it was so well received, and the people who was in there has done amazing things and keep referring to this mastermind as one of the most transformative aspects of the journey. So I've decided to do this process, but in a different format, in this type of format. So that's why if you respond to me in the Telegram group with what's going on with you, then I can much easier share and adapt the teachings and the processes and the practices and the belief system things and the activations. Is like I can tailor it around you guys. So the more you share, the better results we will have together. So you can bring a notebook. Bring your notebook, the one we spoke about the other day. So I'll just pause here and make sure that you can set yourself up, find a comfortable position. Take a couple of breaths. You can do this seated, or you can also lie down. You could be all tucked in blankets. You might fall asleep, and that's fine. This is a body to body, like nervous system to nervous system transmission. So the subconscious will receive the message even if you fall asleep. Then you can always go back and do it again if you want. So we're going to use the notebook, maybe in the middle at some point or at the end, we will see. And if you are in a state where you feel like you get disturbed by doing the prompt, you can always keep the prompt for later. The point is to connect to your body and allow the body to lead the way. So get comfortable. Take a couple of breaths. Anchor the body in. See if you can allow every aspect of your being to relax. Deep breaths into the belly, shoulders down, chin down. Allow the energy to sink through your body, through your seat bones, through the surface you are resting on, through the floor and down to the ground. Keep breathing. With every relaxation, every breath, you go deeper into relaxation. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then you can raise your chin and look up. And you look through the eyebrows. So you look up, but you still keep your eyelids closed. You look up through your eyebrows, up into the sky. You might feel your eyebrows start to flutter. That's good. Just keep looking up. Keep on looking up. Use your breath. Keep on looking up. Take one more breath. Let go of the eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale as you lower your chin and look down. And as you look down, you see stairs in front of you. You walk down 10 steps. As you walk down the stairs, you relax deeper and deeper. When you reach the end of the stairs, you're completely relaxed and you start to walk down the aisle from the stairs. Walking down a little alley. As you walk, you look around. You see a door. You walk up to the door, you turn the knob, and you walk inside. And you realize that this is the future of where you decided you wanted to go. What did you decide for yourself yesterday? You walk in through the door into that future and you have a look around. You start to see the details. What does the future look like? What are the situations you're walking into? Who is there? What is happening? What does it look like? How does it feel? You look down on yourself and you can look at how do you look? How do you feel? What are you wearing? What are you doing? What are you saying? How are you acting? How are you behaving? Just be curious, explore, find out, ask questions. Maybe you ask yourself, how did I get here? Explore, be curious. As you take another breath and breathe out, the future starts to fade away. You return through the door. You walk up the aisle. And then you walk up the stairs. All the 10 steps. And as you return, you go back, you sit down inside of your body. You start putting your hands together. Rub them together, massage them a little bit. Touch your body, move a little bit. Keep your eyes closed. Just gently start to move and prepare to coming back to the room. You grab your notebook. And the prompt goes, what my future self is telling me is. What my future self is telling me is. So I'll give you 2 minutes to write. I will mind the time. If you get stuck, you just stop and write the prompt again, and then you just continue. You can finalize that sentence. And when you feel ready, you can put down the pen. Then you can come back to the seated position and close your eyes and just feel into your spine a little bit. Just move side to side. Start to connect. See if there is a connection to the spine. In Phoenix Rising, we work a lot with the spine. This is the goal, to open up the physical space around the spine so we can fully activate the chakras and to allow the intelligence of the body to flow freely along the spine. So when I started this work, I had zero connection to my spine except pure pain. And it was just super stiff, and I could not move the way that I do now. So I started small, and I just continued. And as my spine is opening up, so is my whole internal world and my life and my energy and my health and everything. And the pain, I've had so much pain in my life. It's been extraordinary, especially in the back. Well, really from the bottom of the spine to the top of the spine. I've been in pain, and I have almost nothing left. So just getting in connection with the spine and see what does it tell me to when it's like, does it feel good? Does it feel disconnected? Does it feel painful? Does it feel soft? Does it feel hard? Does it feel like you're so stiff that you can't move? Do you feel feminine? I was like a barrel. So like there's no judgment. It's just, okay, what's my starting point? Maybe I'm super used to this work. Maybe I've never done it. Doesn't matter. Now breathe all the way down to the belly. You can relax, sit down. Now we connected a little bit to the body. Start to move a little bit of energy inside. We want that flow. The whole reason why we feel stuck or not able or capable to be where we want to be is because there's stagnation everywhere. Physical, emotional, spiritual, energetical, all of it. Because when it flows, then there is no of nothing. It's just flow. The body is healthy, the body is strong, balanced. So we want to work on multiple layers simultaneously. We work with the physical, emotional, and spiritual and energetical at the same time when we start to move the space, the physical space inside of us. And from this space, being in the body, there's much more, it's so much easier to connect with your truth, with your being, with who you truly are. So grab your notebook again. Grab the pen. And the final prompt for today goes, what I want for my future is. What I want for my future is. And this can be for tomorrow or in a year, or can be whatever you have, the timeline that you have connected to your vision. It doesn't matter. It can be a forever state. So I'm working on forever states. But it can be a physical situation, can be a physical goal. What do you want for your future? What might I want for my future is. You can gently finalize that sentence. Good time. Then you can look through what you've been writing and just see if there's something specific that stands out. You can highlight or write underlining. And just see what stands out. Then tomorrow we will continue to build on this. So you can keep on staying in the presence of this experience. You can stay as much as possible with how it feels, how it felt in the body. What did you see? What did you experience? And maybe the vision and the situation might keep staying around, and enjoy that, like entertain that, because we want to call the future in. So at some point we have to merge with who we are in the future. So when we start to really absorb ourselves in that environment, what that could look like, how would that feel, what would I look like. I'm going to share a little bit more about what my goals and visions and ideas are, and one of them is to get really good shape. So there is a physical aspect of my journey. So how will I look? How will I feel? I'm 48 now. What are realistic goals? It's like, but really getting acquainted with that. So whatever it is that you want for yourself, try to stay in that feeling as much as possible. And tomorrow we're going to start going deeper into it. So now things are starting to get real, and things are starting to happen. So now I will get you going on, because if we don't know where we're going, then there's no point. Otherwise we're going to manifest all kinds of nonsense for ourselves. So we can't really start the journey. And when I realize that we're going on a journey, then I have to get you on that journey, because everything is much more fun when things starts to move. So from now on, the Telegram space is open, and you can share with me or just have your personal experience and share. Because the more you write and are vocal, that is a very big part of the manifestation process. And you can also just share what you're going through. Is something difficult? Is something easy? Is there a celebration? So we want to have your experiences as we're experiencing duality. So duality is something that we're going to talk about after we started breaking down where are we going, because we're going to have good experiences and bad experiences, and both of them will form the truth and where we're going and what I will teach on. But we tend to get stuck in the difficult situations, so that's where I'm going to help you the most. And then we're going to shift that with somatics, with teachings, with knowledge, with more of these explorations, with moving the body, with somatics and different things. So and I'm also going to speak to the things, because a big thing in Phoenix Rising is realizing that challenges are just a gift. If everything is happening for me, nothing is happening against me or to me. Everything is happening for me. So if I'm in a challenging situation and I can learn how to cherry pick the good stuff, throw away the negative, and then I'm left with this gold of truth and information, because challenges are really a nudge from spirit for us to, it's like we're a little bit off because we're walking, we're blindfolded, we don't have no clue, we're basically walking in around in the unknown. So it's not that we're lost, we're just trying to find our way. So then spirit is like, ding, okay, this way. Oh, okay, thank you. It's like, that's all it is. And I think we all maybe seen on Instagram somewhere that saying that I had to make you uncomfortable, unless otherwise you wouldn't move. Like, love the universe. So That's all it is. So those are the things that we're going to talk about. And when we start to change those principles for ourselves, that's when life starts to become very exciting. So yeah, that's it for today. And thank you so much. So the more you share with me, the cooler this experience will be. And if you don't feel like it and that's out of your integrity and comfort zone, then that is completely fine as well. You are so welcome in this space. That's not about it. But if you want to communicate with me, and then because it will be benefiting your manifestation process as well. So, and we will talk more about that as well in the future. Okay. So much love, so much fun, and I see you tomorrow. Ciao.